All right, guys. It is Saturday. You might see some snow over here on the ground. So we got some snow down here in Alabama, which is a very rare thing. But my kids have absolutely loved it. Let me turn this thing around. Look at that. All that snow. But today is my youngest daughter's second birthday, so I'm out and about picking up a few things for her little party at 3 o'clock today. And then also my wife is due really any day. Full term would be 2 weeks from now. So we are getting ready for our fourth child. So we have a lot going on. Business is really picking up for us. Our lead tech, who's been going out and trying to land some apartments, it looks like he landed one for us. So I've been in contact with the property manager, and I mean he's been to two, and it looks like he's landed one. So just comes to show, guys, you put in a little bit of effort and you go and you do the job for the property manager. Because now she doesn't have to call people. She doesn't have to search for a pressure washing company and all that. Ask for pricing, set up a date. We went out there and put it upon ourselves to put our pricing list together, hand it to her. I sent her our portfolio of who we are, what we do, our accounts, and she's with a certain property management company, and we've cleaned several properties for them. And I mentioned one person in particular who is an investor in this company who has hired us, and that really impressed her. So it looks like we're going to get it. So you have to have some credibility. And we know how to leverage that. But anyways, I'm super proud of our lead tech for going out there and making it happen. So, but what I want to talk about today, this is another thing that's been on my heart, something that the Lord has kind of shown me as a business owner. And, you know, I feel like I need to share this with you guys. You know, it's another thing that I've noticed in these Facebook groups, guys, and even on YouTube, really anywhere, these guys take these courses and, you know, sit there and listen to all this bad information. And they believe there's one price for soft washing a house, one price for flat work, one price for all these services. And they're all just sitting there just regurgitating all the same information. And they live in totally different parts of the country, and they think that their prices should be the same. Big mistake. Big mistake. Prices here in Birmingham, Alabama compared to Las Vegas, California, not even close. But hey, if you guys want to keep getting on these Facebook groups and taking these courses and listening to these people who are just going to continuously give you bad information on how to price things, you go right ahead. Or you can get out there and do your market research and figure out your own price points to where you're competitive and you're making money for your family. Those are your two options. So go out there and listen to the entire world and listen from guys all over the country that's trying to tell you how to price in your area, or you can figure it out yourself. So with that being said, what I'm trying to say here is everything is situational. All right? We're all in different seasons of life. Some of us come from money. I didn't. I've had to grind my way to the top. I've got 2 degrees in my back pocket. Not using either one of them. But, you know, I figured out what I wanted to do, and I went after it. All right? Life is all about opportunity and the situation that you're in. Okay? You know, some of you guys, you know, you could have lost your job, and this is how you're trying to make money now. So if you're trying to get out there and charge the same rates as a company who's been around for 10 years, who has plenty of work and they can price what they want because they are plenty busy. Don't do that. Your goal should be pricing to the point to where you're getting jobs, but you're also making money. All right? Because someone who is pricing a job who's starting 2 or 3 months out compared to someone like Iron City Power Washing who's been doing this for 7-8 years, our rates are higher because we have a big book of business. We're just in a whole different season of our business. Okay? So like our situation is totally different. All right? We are more commercial now. So if we go to residential property, if I'm going to leave a commercial job to go do a residential job, I'm going to make it worth our time. Someone in the area who's just getting started, they don't have any commercial work, right? They're going to need to price lower than us in hopes of getting the job, okay? A lot of jobs we get has really nothing to do with our prices. They want to hire us because of our reputation, the work we've done, all the credibility that I just told you about. Like, people want to hire us because of what we've already done, what we've already accomplished, the reputation we built in this area, okay? So for you guys to go on there and try to tell everyone in the world how they should price according to your pricing is absolutely ridiculous. I'm never going to tell you how to price. I'm never going to tell you how to price. I'm going to encourage you to get out there and figure out your pricing according to where you live. If you live in a very wealthy city, sure, your rates are probably going to be higher than someone who lives out in the country. You know, I mean, you got to figure that out on your own. Your prices is up to you. All right? If you don't have a job right now and you need money, go grind until you land some work. You know what I'm saying? So quit trying to be like everybody else. I get so tired of that. Hey man, how would you price this? And you get on these Facebook groups with thousands of guys all over the country. I mean, this is one rule of thumb. I'm confident in this number. A good starting point that's competitive to be profitable is 15 cents per square foot. All right, I wouldn't go below that. But if you're really hurting for money, go down to 12. You may not make a whole lot of money, but you're making something. All right, that's about as specific as I'm going to get in encouraging you on how to price something. All right, but there's guys out there charging 25, 30 cents per square foot. All right, there's guys out there charging 16, 17. There's guys out there charging 20. Heck, there's probably even guys out there charging close to 30. All right, depending on the service. There's not one magic number on how to charge for these services, guys. You got to get out there and figure it out, because you know what I did? Got out there and figured it out, and we are super profitable. But people are calling us, guys, because of the quality work we do. We educate people on how we do things. All right, so, and I'm building credibility and trust as I am speaking with them. All right, like last night, someone responded to one of our Facebook ads. They want a house cleaned to get put on the market. I told them some very well-known realtors that we clean listings for before they hit the market. I shared with her that I'd be able to come out there and tell her the things that I know that need to be cleaned to sell her home, and not to just sell her home, but sell it for more. Because a clean house before it hits the market always sells for more. And I know that because of the experience I have. And I sent her videos of our mini Mondos doing its thing on some concrete. I sent her some before and after pictures of some steps. So driveways, sidewalks, street gutters that a lot of you guys leave dirty, front porches, just the curb appeal of the home. When you first pull up, that first impression makes a big difference when you're trying to sell a home. And I shared that with her. That is based on my experience. I didn't get that from some Facebook group. I didn't get that from some course. I got that based on my experience, which is true. And I told her, I'll go out there and I will price the things that you want clean, but I will also take a look at the things that I believe will help you sell your house for more. Okay? Roofs is another thing. If someone shows up and the north facing side of the roof is the first thing they see and it is black, they're going to immediately think, oh, I'm going to need a new roof if I buy this house. But if you let us come out there for, you know, $600, $700 and clean the front side of your roof, restore it, make it look good, that's going to help. You're going to get that $600 back plus a lot more because we made the house look good for you. You have to know how to build that bridge of trust with people. All right. And then you can charge more. All right. But guys, everyone's situation is different. Okay. Price things according to where you are in the stage of your life, the situation you're in, where you're at in your business, so you can make money for your family, so you can get more experience, so you can now post these pictures to build more credibility in the area. And now people are willing to pay more money because of the work you are doing, okay? But guys, price accordingly to make money, to be profitable. Run your numbers, do basic math, and go out there and price to where your business, your company is putting money in the bank to cover your expenses, to cover your taxes, okay? And then to where you can pay yourself, all right? And save some of that money. So you need to save money, cover expenses, save money, pay your taxes, and be able to pay yourself. Those are the 4 things you need to focus on when pricing a job, okay? So quit worrying about everybody else. Quit listening to everybody how you should price things. Get out there and figure it out, all right? And the same thing with washing. You are going to learn the most about washing when you get out there and do it. There are so many different ways to get the same result, all right? As long as you take your time and do good work and you know how to clean a property without destroying it, that's what really matters, okay? It doesn't matter if you have a gas roof pump, 12 volt, downstream injector, X-Jet, MoFlow, whatever you want to use, all these fancy things. As long as you're making that property clean and you're giving your customer a good end product and you are profitable, that's all that matters. You got to figure those things out, guys. It takes time. Don't think you can hop into this industry and be the man when you haven't put your time in. You got to put your time in. You got to be patient. Quit living in this instant gratification world, thinking that you're gonna hop in this industry and be a Joe Deary, be a Billy Davidson, be a Mike. You know, you're not. Those guys put their time in. All right. Southeast Soft Wash, Cody, like those guys, man, they've been around for a long time, and those are the guys you watch on YouTube. You know, they put their time in. It takes time. Quit being impatient. Have a plan, A, B, and C, and go implement those plans and make it happen. Scott Lett, Iron City Power Washing.